with our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we gather at Santa Rosa Junior College on the territorial traditional land of the Pomo people in Santa Rosa and the Coast Miwok people in Petaluma, past and present, and honor with gratitude the land itself and the people who have stewarded it throughout the generations. All right, we will move on to item B1, announcements of reportable actions from closed session. There are none. B2, approval of the open session agenda. Do I have a motion and a second?
Motion.
Second.
All right. Any public comment or board members wishing to comment? Seeing none on that, I will call, starting with our student trustee for the advisory vote. Student trustee Spinozzi. Oh, is he not here? All right. If he is, we'll still go to him for the advisory votes. All right. In that case, I'll call the vote for the whole board. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstain? The ayes have it. The open session agenda is approved. Next, item B3, approval of our regular meeting minutes from our last meeting. Do we have a motion and a second to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Still no student trustee. All right, student trustee Spinozzi, do you have an advisory vote for us for the approval of the regular meeting minutes?
I got it to work. My microphone was bugging out a little bit. Sorry about that.
No worries, we hear you now. So with that advisory vote, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstain? The ayes have it. The minutes are approved. Next up is item B4, our employee of the month for March 2025. Excuse me, that's for April 2025. Melise Warner presenting Tina Rosenberg.
Hello, everybody. Is it working? I'm Melise Warner, Director of Early Childhood Education, Santa Rosa Junior College. And good afternoon, Acting President Jolly, members of the board, and the community. I'd like to begin by thanking those who attended and will be attending the Children's Center Lab School to celebrate Week of the Young Child. This Week of the Young Child is meant to highlight the importance of early childhood education and the needs of young children. This makes it even more special to honor someone who truly embodies these values. It is my pleasure to present the Employee of the Month Award to Tina Rosenberg, Site Supervisor at Santa Rosa Junior College Children's Center Lab School. Tina. Come up here, Tina. Tina is an incredible support to the community. She consistently goes above and beyond in supporting our faculty, staff, student families, and their children. Tina fosters an open and welcoming environment that makes both students and new staff feel comfortable and valued. Her door is always open with a kind and compassionate heart. Whether it's offering guidance or just lending a friendly ear, Tina creates a safe space where everyone feels heard. And as staff have said, yes, she even lets them cry in her office at times. Her dedication to people around her is amazing. Tina is also a strong advocate for our children and families in our program. She is always going the extra mile to make sure that every child receives the support they need, whether it's assistance with an individual education plan, meetings, or providing additional resources for families. Her advocacy is driven by a deep care and commitment to the well-being of those she serves. Tina is dedicated, her dedication extends far beyond her job. She doesn't just work with us, she's part of the SRJC family. She truly cares about the success and well-being of everyone in our community, and that is why she deserves this recognition so much. Tina, we are so fortunate to have you on our team, and on behalf of SRJC, we are excited to present you with the Employee of the Month plaque. I think Kathy has that. Along with some other gifts that will help you relax and treat yourself. I think and flowers, and Martha's got all the gifts. We got flowers here. So we got the SRJC theater tickets, we got the culinary cafe, an Amazon card, $100 gift certificate to your local nail spa that I found out where you like to go. So we got that. And then we got a lot of cards. So when you open that little bag, there's just like tons of cards from everyone at the center, just showering you with the amazingness of who you are, because you are so loved and everyone has so much gratitude for you. And I think the Children's Center created signs. So if you go to the Children's Center this week, they're all over the place with the congratulations, Tina. And Martha made sure we had purple flowers because we know you love purple. And then we'll continue to celebrate you all week. And we're going to do a luncheon for you tomorrow at the center. So everyone at the center, and if anyone wants to come by around 12:30 tomorrow, we'll be celebrating Tina at the center. And again, Tina, congratulations. You truly deserve this recognition. Thank you for doing all you do. Applause.
Thank you very much. I am honored to receive the Employee of the Month award. The JC has been a very huge part of my life. I came here to the JC right out of high school and studied here. I met my husband here while I was studying physics. When I returned to the JC, my oldest child was 3 years old, and I found the child development department, and I haven't left yet. And so I've been really fortunate to work with a lot of amazing people who've become my work family. I really do feel like the people I work with are an extended family. Everyone in the child development department, from our dean to managers to all of the staff, the students that work with us are subs who sometimes become work family later on, and the faculty are such nurturing and caring people. All the people I've met through Classified Senate, when I have had some support from the union before, and on committees that I work on. All these people have been such inspirations to me. Every time I serve somewhere, I learn something new that I carry with me. Everyone on this campus, and I'm going to say all the way up to the very top, and I know that Dr. Garcia is not here, but I'm going to include Kate because I worked with her a lot. They're always go the extra mile. They're willing to answer questions and support you when you're learning something new, or you don't know an answer, or you're trying to find something that you don't know about yet. I've had a wonderful career watching young children and their families just thrive and grow here. And after 23 years, I have been able to see some of the children that were once in our care come back as parents and have their children enrolled in our school. And also we have one who's actually looking at a child development career that used to be a child in our center. So it's been a really awesome journey. And I just want to say, all of you, thank you very much for the opportunity to work here all this time and to work with so many awesome people. Thanks.
All right. Congratulations, Tina. Very well deserved. And thanks for everything you do for the college. And, the other part of the reward, you don't have to actually sit through the full board meeting if you don't want to, but thank you so much for being here. Next, we're moving on to public comments. Each speaker will have 3 minutes to address the board. Please state your name before making comments. I'll start with comments in the room and then move on to any commenters we have joining us via Zoom. The comment cards are in the back of the room. There are these yellow cards here. If you'd like to make a comment, please fill one out and bring it up to the front desk to Zara. For those online, please raise your hand when instructed to do so, and we'll get you queued up to comment as well. First up, I think we have it's either Malia or Maria Randazzo.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Conchis Randazzo. I'm the daughter of no credit classes. And no credit ESL teachers play a crucial role in my growth of second language learner. They are the ones who spend the most time with us teaching the foundation of English. For that reason, they deserve a salary equal to credit instructors. There is no reason to discriminate against them, especially when the college transfer statistics also depend on the work these teachers do initiating the first academic contact with the students. My non-credit teachers once told me it was time to move to the next level. I wasn't ready, but she looked at me and said, I know you are. Her words gave me confidence. I transitioned to the credit program where I found more professors who support my goals. They offered tutoring for writing, homework, and helped me apply for different resources that could support my journey. I consider EMLS to be my first family. They gave me my first job. They believe in me and encouraged me to keep going and follow my dreams. After completing my pathway, I was invited to work at EOPS. It was hard to leave EMLS, but they say, go Conchis. Now you can help our community from there. And so I did. I founded the ESL Moves Club and Ballet Folclórico Espejo de mi Alma. Then I returned to Rosaland campus to encourage those still there to continue their education and remind them that anything is possible. Big shout out for my professor who is there, April, Alexis, and all of them that are here, because there was my teacher or helping them as a TA. Now I am on my first year at Sonoma State University. My major is sociology. None of this would have been possible without the support and guidance of non-credit teachers. If equity truly exists at the SRJC, then non-credit teachers should be paid equally and even receive a bonus for the extra effort they put into teaching us English and helping us succeed. Thank you.
Next up, we have William Garcia.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is William Garcia, and my journey at the Santa Rosa Junior College has been nothing more than an adventure. It hasn't been easy, but here I am standing before you with gratitude and pride. I began my studies in the non-credit EMLS program, a program that truly laid the foundation for everything that has come after. At the time, I didn't speak English well. The basics, the alphabet, simple sentences, building confidence word by word. That program didn't just teach me grammar, it gave me a voice in a new language. And with that, a path forward. Thanks to the non-credit EMLS classes, I gained the skills and courage to pursue my high school equivalency. And the transition into credit EMLS classes. From there, I enrolled in general education courses. And recently, I earned my certified nursing assistant certificate. Learning English opened the door to finding jobs, understanding systems, and expressing my dreams. And now I am working to make those dreams real. I plan to transfer to Sacramento State University to become a nurse and eventually a doctor. Thank you. But my goals don't stop there. Inspired by where I come from and what I've seen, I also hope to return to Guatemala one day and participate in politics to advocate for better public health and education system. Currently, I am running I am running to be the president of the student government at Santa Rosa Junior College. Thank you. Alongside my running mate, Ben Alcázar, who is running for vice president. Together, we believe in raising student voices and building bridges, just like the EMLS program did for me. To everyone in the EMLS community, teachers, mentors, and fellow students, thank you. Your support changed my life. To those just beginning your journey, just keep going. You never know how far you can go until you try. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Carla Naranjo.
In my classes, sorry. Hello, good afternoon to everyone present here today. My name is Carla Naranjo, a current SRJC student, and like many of the other students here, I began this adventure as a non-credit ESL student. My story began when I decided that the English I knew it wasn't the right one. I knew that people would understand me at work or at school, but they would probably make fun of me for not pronouncing correctly, or because what I was saying didn't match what I truly wanted to express. As a person whose first language is Spanish, it can be very frustrating. Signing up for the class 781, which is a non-credit class, was one of the best decisions I had ever made. The program not only taught me verbs, pronouns, and how a sentence makes sense, but also discovered what an essay is and how to write it properly. I have never heard of brainstorming ideas, thesis statements, body paragraphs, and the conclusion in my life. Wait, I haven't forgotten how teachers taught me how the first steps and how to do research for credible sources and which ones were scams. Do not forget how to cite those sources to avoid plagiarism because you can get in serious trouble. These skills not only enhance my writing, but also instill a sense of confidence in my academic abilities. As I continue to practice, I realize that effective communication is a valuable tool that extends far beyond the classroom. I truly believe that non-credit ESL teachers play an important part in my education. Teachers gave me the confidence I needed to believe in myself. I learned how to set goals and get out of my comfort zone. Without EMLS support, I wouldn't have been to appreciate what I was doing. I was able to identify what my passion was, which led me to choose a psychology major. EMLS instructors' dedication became invaluable. In my eyes, they deserve presidential pay, a salary that truly represents what they bring to the classroom every day. The unwavering commitment not only inspires students, but also fosters an environment where we can all thrive. Thanks to their guidance, I feel prepared to pursue my dreams and make a meaningful impact in the career that I choose. Have you guys considered the leaders that I have been formed from the hands?
That is 3 minutes. So if you
Okay,
could
okay.
wrap up your comments, thank you.
From now on, it's not about me, it's just for the future students that deserve the support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Ben Alcantar.
Hello, everybody. I don't need the paper to talk about EMLS, previously ESL, and I can decode it as English saved my life. I started my journey at SRJC at a later age in life, which created a lot of conflicts, a lot of not knowing where I was going. But guess what? Along the way, I found these wonderful people that guide me through an educational system that I had no idea how to navigate. So thanks to them, I was able to learn the language, go out there. And like I say to a lot of my friends and family, I learned how to sell myself thanks to acquiring this second language. So now I was able to go out there and search for a better job that is not going to only benefit me, but my family as well. These teachers embrace students and heal them without them even knowing. Today, I haven't said thank you to the teachers that are present here today. It's been a long journey. I see faces here they've been in the system for the past 10, 15 years. So thanks to them, I am who I am in my educational goals are just getting better and better. So these teachers, I came to learn, they are pay less than other instructors. These teachers are building community leaders. They're the beginning of an assembly line that are gonna put people on the workforce out there that eventually are gonna represent you guys, believe it or not. And guess what? If we don't have the support for these teachers, then we are losing potential leaders of the community. So I advocate for these wages to go up for them. I'm not saying everybody deserves equal payment, but those who are committed to do what they do and they have shown it over the years, they are entitled to at least have equal pay to other teachers. They deserve it, and I thank them for what they do on a daily basis, and thanks for helping me be a better person. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Martha Penalosa.
I'm sorry, I'm really nervous and I need my paper. I just want to share my story, but my name is Marta Peñalosa and I have been at Santa Rosa Junior College since 2018 with a mandatory break of almost 3 years on several reasons. Now, I am returning student and active member of EMLS Moves in the Mexican folk dance group Espejo de mi Alma. Actually, I work in HEP. In the English classes department, EMLS, and I appreciate teachers, April and Daniela Kinwell, were kind enough to invite me to testify about my experience in the adventure of learning in another language, English. I must say that not only did I receive English classes, but I also have basic computer instruction, and I acquired a notion of the custom of tradition in this country and other cultures, thanks to how the instructor of this institution have managed to make us interact with classmates. It has been a turning point in my life to have acquired knowledge to the English language, since thanks to that I was able to work for more than 5 years in a chiropractic clinic, attending as filling, reception, and administration assistant, in addition to currently receiving the necessary classes to obtain a medical administration certificate. When I started these English classes, I was surprised by how the teacher managed to interact with students with many different first language and the great deal of patience and skill with which they made themselves understood. This is love for your career, I thought. They were and continue to be a great inspiration to keep moving forward with my hopes of achieving my goals. Because I start out nervous, but the professor reaffirmed my belief in being able to take credit-bearing classes. Don't be afraid, you can do it. You are smart enough to be bilingual, the professor encouraged us. With this process in mind, I want to introduce the confusion that I feel when I realize that these teachers who push and encourage so many students to follow these phrases mimic, and many times with extra time for each student are not remunerated as much as the teacher of credit classes. I ask with the respect that I deserve, what is the difference? My first non-credit DMLS teacher put in more effort to help us understand the language, dedicated even more time and invest more patience to prepare each student to the next level, which, by the way, many of us weren't even sure we deserve or could handle those classes.
That is your 3 minutes. If you could wrap up, thank you.
Thank you for your attention, and I would like to leave this question open. What does the school district based on underestimate the salary of this teacher who gives so much? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, April Oliver.
Good afternoon, board and esteemed guests. My name is April Oliver, and I'm honored to be the chair of the EMLS department. Thank you to the students who spoke today on behalf of the CDCP programs and faculty. I know that many of you in this room are interested in data and student success outcomes. So here's some important information about these students. So all told, those students have earned 10 certificates. They've all transitioned from non-credit into credit programs. Many of them are planning to transfer or have transferred, such as Conchi stated, and reiterating that William is running for the student government and Ben for the vice president position. In addition, they've founded SRJC clubs such as ESL Moves and Espejo de mi Alma, designed to help other multilingual students. They are giving back to the college by working in programs such as HEP and EOPS and proctoring tests as part of the CDCP focus grant requirement. They, along with thousands of other wonderful students, have brought the college millions of dollars over the years through grants and since 2015 equal apportionment to credit. Yet while the district has no problem using these grant funds generated by the hard work of CDCP students and faculty to subsidize other expenses, such as half of the Roseland director's salary, it refuses to address CDCP pay inequities. Thanks to the CDCP programs that support these amazing students and their own hard work, they have been successful. Just think how our success rates and enrollment would look if CDCP programs were better supported by the district and CDCP faculty were paid equitably.
Thank you. Next up, Tanya K. Yeah.
Hello, thank you so much for having us. I am Tanya Knippelmeyer, the director of the dance show and production this year. Behind me are 4 beautiful humans, brand new to the JC dance program and accepted into the dance company. I wanted to let you know kind of what are the things that we are up to, because often nobody knows that we are amazing over there off in our little land while our studio is being built back. So we have a show May 9th and 10th, and the show is called Periodic Table of Dance. So each dance piece is inspired by a different element of the periodic table. So if you've ever wanted to...
Please be respectful of the person speaking.
Thank you. So if you've ever wanted to see what oxygen looks like on a body, ever wanted to see francium, iron, lithium, carbon, all those things that we just think of as science or something that we don't understand or are difficult to learn, now we get to infuse them into our body and move them in a non-verbal art form. We are also collaborating with the speech and forensics team as well, and they're going to be creating pieces, spoken word pieces in between the dance pieces to explain, to inspire, to lift up with word some of this inspiration. I also wanted to express the devotion of these dancers that are currently in rehearsal. That's why there's only 4 of them here. But we have gone out into the community, taught over 200 different dance students for free in high schools and dance studios and elementary schools. We've also performed there. And then the past 5 years, we have been accepted in the American College of Dance Association Festival, where we performed a piece. And 2 years ago, we were the top 20 piece in the entire nation, compared to NYU, some of the top dance programs in the world, and little JC just knocked them all down. So it's just a wonderful opportunity to spread the word about dance. May 9th and 10th, I hope you all can come and celebrate dance, science, community, communication through a nonverbal way, and the academic supporting the arts in this community. And I have 20 more seconds. Okay. And I really, really hope that you can come to this. At the Burbank Theater right here on campus. And there's 3 shows, and I'm the only director this year. So it is with the students who are really guiding this for free, volunteering all of their time to help produce and learn how to produce a show so they can go off in the world, including some dancers who are accepted in Alvin Ailey, going to New York City Ballet, all here at the JC. So please come and support this small community going out into the world in dance.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have any other public comments here in the room? I don't have any other cards. Seeing none, do we have any public comments online? All right, Mike Vonderporten.
Thank you very much. Got a quick one for you. At the earlier session at 2 o'clock, I heard some frustrations about how do we make a decision or know where we're going with this program with English and math. And the key is that there needs to be good data. And the answer is, I don't think you were given the proper data. Numbers count. I think the goal, if we wrote one specific goal for this program, it would be that we increase the number of Hispanic students completing transfer level curriculum in 3 years. That'd be a very simple first goal to go take a look at. When we look at percentages, that doesn't tell us anything. When you have a percentage, you get to manipulate the bottom. And if you take fewer students coming into your program, you can raise those percentages, and it can look good on a resume, but you haven't done good for the community. We need to see the numbers of students who actually are succeeding. The question is, are we reducing the number of people coming in? Is the word on the street that there are no good options at SRJC for a student who's 2 or 3 or 4 years behind in math coming to the JC? Can a high school counselor look a student, a senior in the eye, who's at 9th grade math level, and say, you should go to the SRJC, there's a good program for you? The numbers are there. We need to know the numbers of students. We don't know on that report whether there were small numbers or large numbers. The numbers were missing. You get those numbers, you can tell. We now have a multi-year experiment to tell us whether we have numbers going up of students who are ready to transfer, or is it phony percentages? You get to make that decision. I'd hope you'd want good data. You'll want real numbers, and you'll go back and ask them to give you numbers, not percentages. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else online? All right, final call for public comments. Yes, please go ahead and just state your name.
And hi, my name is Karen Einstein. I've been teaching in this department since August of 1990, this department being EMLS. I first taught for about 25 years in credit, and then I switched over to non-credit. So I speak with experience in both departments. I assure you, I have worked equally hard in both departments. I was shocked to learn that the college is taking in the same amount of money from the government for credit as non-credit or CDCP. So where is the justice that our money that in the non-credit program is coming to the college, and yet where does it go to? That's a mystery to me. So I would like you to think about that when you are allocating pay or adjusting the pay. I'm not sure how it works. To me, that's a mystery. But I request and plead with you to invoke Ruth Bader Ginsburg as I'm probably messing up what she said, but the meaning was women, or in this case, EMLS non-credit instructors, do not ask for special treatment. We ask you not to put your foot on our neck. And that was what she said about women's rights. So we do equal work, if not more work, as some of the students testified here. And why are we not getting equal pay? That's not right in any part of the United States, and certainly not at SRJC, my home for 35 years. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, now seeing no more public comment, we will move on, close the public comment, move on to item. All right, please state your name.
Hi, my name is Marta Valdez, and it's a surprise to me be here today. I didn't see my teacher for a long time. I am a student in Sonoma State. I recently graduated for sociology, and right now I'm studying a minor in political science. Just let me give you my experience with my teacher. I studied in non-credit classes, and one of the beautiful smile when I was close to the non-credit classes said to me, Edith, you like to go to credit classes to continue your education? And I was paralyzed and believed that I can do it because my English wasn't good to go there. But they encouraged me to continue my education. And then I have the experience with another professor in the JC, and I don't feel any difference between non-credit professor and credit professor, or the other is teachers who were my teachers in my career here in Santa Rosa JC. So it's unbelievable for me that they are asking for increase their payment. I never believed that they are be in this situation. And as a student, I feel so sorrow that I'm not next to them fighting for the last year. I am an advocacy outside for childcare and immigration. If for sure, if I heard that they have this issue, I will be with them, running with them, walking with them to try to fight for their rights. So please, don't think about the non-credit and credit classes. Just think about the job that they did. And not only the classes, they heard about our personal issues and they dedicate that we are not losing our education plan. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, one last call. Any other public comments in the room? All right, seeing none, I'm closing the public comment. Moving on to item B6, monthly updates, starting with Kate Jolly with the acting president's report, and just like to thank acting president Jolly for stepping up and doing such a great job as Dr. Garcia is on the mend.
Thank you. Good afternoon, trustees, colleagues, members of the community. I am honored to join you today serving as the acting president while Dr. Garcia is out on medical leave. I know for a fact she wishes she were here with us today, but we are trying to keep her focused on her recovery at home. So March was full of a lot of exciting accomplishments across the district. I just want to share a couple highlights. So the SRJC forensics team won state championships in 3 of 11 categories with 11 students receiving awards. The SRJC men's baseball holds the #1 ranking in California and is among the top 10 in the United States. And the SRJC cheer team brought home a national championship in the college intermediate division at the Vegas Crown Cheer Nationals. So I want to really congratulate all the students and their coaches on those accomplishments. A few weeks ago, some students and employees from the district participated in the March in March advocacy event at the Capitol in Sacramento. It's always really powerful to see students actively engaged in shaping the policy and raising their voices for the issues that they care about. I am really grateful for all who took the time to participate in that event. So also in support of students, we launched an enhanced Undocu Immigrant Dream Center website, which provides clear, accessible information for undocumented students and their families. For more information, visit dream.santarosa.edu. And then looking ahead to May, we have a lot of student celebrations and ceremonies, and we're looking forward to recognizing the accomplishments of our students as they attain their goals. Next week is Classified Professionals Recognition Week. I want to extend my sincere thanks to all the classified professionals who show up every day to keep this institution running. Your dedication and contributions are essential to our mission and the success of our students. The Classified Senate will be holding their annual memorial or Raul Iribarri Memorial Classified Professionals Recognition and Awards Dinner and Silent Auction on Thursday, April 7th. Please come out and join the fun for the dinner and the auction. We start at 5 and then the tickets are still available. The theme is Life is a Beach, so it should be a casual, fun evening. I want to thank Vice President Holcomb and all of our other presenters from Math, English, and EMLS for leading the thoughtful study session earlier this afternoon to provide additional information related to the impacts of AB 1705. Your insights are helping guide our approach to student support and success as we navigate this issue. As part of the IDEA institutional workplace culture initiatives, and after a significant effort by College Council and the Participatory Governance Work Group, yesterday we shared a proposed new governance structure with the college community. It included updates to committee structures, and I really want to thank everyone who has been involved in this effort to create a clear decision-making process. We look forward to a final review of the structure with College Council in May and bringing it to the board in June for approval. As we are all aware, the funding California Community Colleges receives is not sufficient to cover the cost of maintaining and upgrading facilities. The state of California has encouraged more localized solutions to ensure campuses remain safe and have innovative learning environments. With the remaining bond funds for Measure H expected to be expended by the end of this calendar year, we will be holding a study session next month to consider whether to conduct a bond feasibility study to support facility-related improvements across the district. This session is scheduled for May 13th prior to the regular board meeting. We understand the ongoing interest in the recent personnel matter regarding Jordan Meade. Due to privacy protections and legal considerations, the district does not comment on individual cases. However, I want to reaffirm that the district continues to address the situation with great care and in accordance with district policies and procedures, applicable laws, and collective bargaining agreements. I am grateful for the support and understanding of the district and the board and the community on this matter. And lastly, please join me in welcoming our new Vice President of Human Resources, Aaliyah Dunphy, who is on the agenda for approval today and will officially start on April 21, pending the decision a little bit later. She is joining via Zoom this afternoon, and we have invited her to share a few brief words. Aaliyah.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you. I want to thank the board. I want to thank Dr. Garcia and the campus community for the opportunity to serve your institution. I'm very excited to be joining the team. I value and appreciate the work that you do in serving your community and the students. And I look forward to seeing you all on the 21st.
Thank you, Aaliyah. I'm especially excited to have you join the institution. So thank you all for your support and patience during this unique transition period and allowing me a few extra minutes this evening. This concludes my remarks.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I forgot, in addition to acting president, you're acting vice president of human resources. So yes, that'll be great to have our new VP starting. Next up, we have Trustee Battenfeld with a board policy and procedure review committee update.
Yes, the Board Policy and Procedure Review Committee continues its work. We met on Friday, March 14th, to review additional board policies and make revisions to some of our existing policies, again, to make sure that they follow current laws and our board mission statement. So there's a couple that are on second reading that we'll be hopefully approving at this meeting. And then we plan to bring hopefully 3 or 4 more for first reading at our meeting in May. So thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have a bond update with Stephanie Jarrett. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, President Shaban, members of the board, Acting President Jolly, and college community. I have a very brief update for you today since a number of our projects are actually under the Division of the State Architect Review, DSA, or in design phase. So I'll start with our Lunabis Auto Lift project, which is scheduled for this summer. On today's agenda, you'll see that there's a recommendation to approve award of contract to Raise Field Construction for $385,000 for installation. The increase of cost was due to a scope expansion to meet ADA standards per DSA. Next, we have the Towser Gymnasium renovation. As you can see from the photos, work is progressing. Painting is underway, as well as the elevator installation. And here in the locker rooms and restrooms, the plumbing fixtures are being installed. We continue to be on track for completion in July, and anticipating that the move will occur between August and December to minimize disruption during the fall semester. Then we have SRJC Roseland. As part of the ongoing renovation at Heritage Hall, restrooms are being upgraded to meet ADA standards. We're also installing a new HVAC system, drywall, updating paint and carpet throughout. And the furniture will arrive in June. And here we have our welcome center. Sorry. We are completing most of the site work and are ready for paving. And we are in process of completing the steel framing and will move on to formwork for concrete seating walls and wood framing. And we're on track for the construction to be done in November. And that is the last slide. There are no other project-related items on the agenda for today that I didn't cover. So that concludes my report. Any questions?
All right, thank you very much. Next up, we have the student trustee report with student trustee Spinozzi. I assume he's on.
I am on Zoom. Perfect. Thank you. So firstly, I want to address a concern I've noticed in the past few weeks. And what it is, I've received a growing number of concerns from students regarding their safety on campus. And these concerns range from, just measly stuff like poorly lit walkways during evening classes, and then to reports of disruptive behavior and a lack of visible security presence in certain areas. Many students have voiced that they do not feel comfortable walking alone on campus after dark, especially near the far edges and lots of the lesser used buildings on campus. But on a brighter note is we've just returned from an experience representing Santa Rosa Junior College at the Student Senate for California Community Colleges SSCCC General Assembly in Los Angeles. Ruben and I, Ruben's the student body president, joined over 800 student leaders from across the state to participate in this event focused on advocacy, legislation, and student leadership. Santa Rosa Junior College had 2 student-authored resolutions passed through the SSCCC legislative process. These resolutions will now move forward to be lobbied for at a state level for implementation across all California community colleges. This is an amazing accomplishment that puts our campus on the forefront of student-driven change in this state. To top it all off, in a student-conducted poll at the end of the conference, Santa Rosa Junior College was voted #1 in innovation, #1 in community, and #1 in services offered by our peers from across the state. This was a moment, it was expected, of course, but it still instilled a feeling of immense pride in Ruben and I. And it speaks volumes about the hard work and heart that so many people on this campus pour into student success every day. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Next, we have board member comments. It looks like we'll start with are your lights on?
Sorry.
We won't start with you. Any board members having comments? All right, trustee Fishman.
Oh, yeah. Well, there we go. They might prefer it's off. A little public shaming, just would really love to see you in Petaluma on April 26th at the Construction Trades Center event from 4 to 7, if you can make it. I would love to see you, so see the programs going on, carpentry, HVAC, and other programs are in development stages. So please join us in Petaluma, April 26th, 4 to 7. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other board members? All right, trustee Battenfeld.
Well, I'll just add that, if you really want to make it an afternoon, you could stop at the Green Music Center at 3 and hear the SRJC Orchestra perform, and then go on to Petaluma and really make an afternoon of celebrating our students in both the arts and the construction trades.
It's in the plaza. The plaza.
All right, any other board members with comments? All right, we'll move on to item B7, report, starting with the Academic Senate report from President John Stover.
Good afternoon, Board President Siobhan, trustees, acting Dr. Garcia, members of the SRJC community. Thanks for this opportunity to give you Academic Senate updates. We've only had one meeting since you last saw me, so I'm just going to give you a couple highlights and talk about some of the work that we have coming up. We passed 2 consent items at our last meeting. One in support of the Cal GETSI Ethnic Studies Resolution, which the ASCCC is taking up later this month. We also supported the district online's recommendation that we continue with the license for proctoring software, Proctoro, through June of 2026. The Senate continues to work on the topic of generative AI, both in terms of a recommendation to the district that we establish a temporary year-long or longer task force, and refer work to that task force that our own task force came up with. We're doing some internal work concerning our bylaws and constitution. We're looking at our apportionment and reapportionment of areas, which is overdue. And we are currently running elections. So pro tip, don't try to learn Qualtrics and run an election in the same day. Keep that in mind. Some of the work that we're doing on generative AI, we're doing through the EPC subgroup, which I'm also heading up. One of the things that I've been working with Kate is aligning our policies and practices so faculty are assessing minimum qualifications and equivalencies. And Kate and I have been working with other folks to make sure that we're in line with those education codes. I'm going to say that we've made great progress with AFA in terms of our work to consult and to build bridges. And we also have work still to do. And I remain deeply committed to that work. And I will also say that I work with amazing folks every day who keep me humble, who help me remember that it's okay to be human, and it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to take responsibility for those mistakes and to do things differently. So I will just say happy spring, and we have 3 meetings left, so please come visit us in Academic Senate. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much. Next up, joining us, I believe, by Zoom is Linda J. with the classified Senate report. Linda, are you there? Nice.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep, now we can.
Hello. I'm not sure why my video is not on or why you can't see me. Oh, there I am. Hi. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. I'm out of town today, so I'm joining you by Zoom. Thank you. Good afternoon, President Shaban, Board of Trustees, Acting President Jolly, colleagues, and community. Thank you for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the Classified Senate for our April report. I'd like to begin with a huge congratulations to the Classified Senate's very own Tina Rosenberg for being honored as April's Employee of the Month. Tina has been a member of the Classified Senate since 2017. She serves as our treasurer. She's been a great asset to our Senate and the district community. She is always kind, helpful, and willing to pitch in when needed. Her great attention to detail makes her an invaluable member of our team. Her commitment to students and their children makes her an asset to SRJC. Congratulations, Tina, on your well-deserved recognition. The Classified Senate is busily preparing for our biggest event of the year, the annual Raul Earberry Classified Senate Recognition Dinner and Silent Auction. We will be celebrating on Thursday, April 17th. We'd like to cordially invite you all to join us this year. The evening's theme, Life's the Beach, will be full of fun vibes and a delicious barbecue dinner. Additionally, we have received some amazing donations for our silent auction, from beautifully curated gift baskets and handcrafted jewelry to unique handmade spiders. The auction is filled with incredible items you won't want to miss. The winners of our recognition awards have been selected and will be honored at our dinner. We'd like to congratulate the following colleagues on their well-deserved awards. Desiree Canavari from Adaptive PE for the Management Above and Beyond Award. Milena Hernandez Legareta, Student Life and Engagement for the Academic Senate Outstanding Classified Staff Member Award. Jason Kostick from Facility Operations in Petaluma as our unsung hero. Landis Beck from the Warehouse for the Outstanding Caring Campus Initiative Award. Matthew Q. McQuaig from Media Services as Outstanding Supervisor of Classified Staff. And Anna Brown from the Petaluma campus as our Outstanding Faculty Member. Additionally, this year, the Classified Senate is proud to recognize Stacy Kay from Student Outreach and Araceli Vasquez from College Skills and Adult Education for the Outstanding Caring Campus Initiative Award as well. Their exceptional work in launching the initiative at SRJC and implementing impactful programs has been instrumental in creating a caring campus across the district for both our students and employees. We would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to all of our winners for their dedication to our students and our district. Their hard work and commitment have earned them this well-deserved recognition. Ticket sales are open, so please check your email for details and be sure to reserve your spot for the dinner. We look forward to seeing you all there to celebrate our winners, all classified professionals, and spend the evening in community. Recognition Week is all about recognizing the hard work and dedication of our classified professionals, and we encourage managers and faculty to actively participate in showing their appreciation. Whether it's a kind word, a thoughtful gesture, or at best, purchasing a ticket to the dinner, every act of gratitude makes a big difference. As part of our ongoing efforts to show appreciation for all of our amazing classified professionals, we're working on some special treats for next week, so we'll be sending an email with that information soon. Lastly, after hearing such wonderful student stories, I am again reminded how honored I am to be a part of this amazing community and how EMLS is creating positive change in the lives of our students. This concludes the Classified Senate April report. Thank you for your time, and we will see you at the dinner next week. Have a great night.
All right, thank you very much. Next up, we have the AFA report with AFA President Ann Donegan.
Thank you so much. Hello, President Shaban, trustees, interim President Jolly, and the college community. My first paragraph was all about why we need to pay CDCP faculty members fairly, but the public comments tonight were the best ones I've ever seen. Thank you so much, students. Thank you so much, faculty. Pay the people what they deserve. AFA wants to continue to work with the district in not only righting this wrong about CDCP faculty, but improving the working conditions at our Roseland campus. Faculty members have been asked to do things that are outside of our job descriptions, When this happens, it's not only a violation of the contract, but if faculty comply because they want to be a team player, it takes away their time working with and for students. And you saw these amazing EMLS students. That's who the faculty want to work with. The current administration in Washington is continuing its attack on higher education. Federal funding is being threatened to be taken away if universities do not comply. This has a chilling effect on free speech, academic freedom, and shared governance. We shouldn't be surprised by this because just a few years ago, Vice President Vance proclaimed, quote, that universities are the enemies. This is most notable at Columbia University at the moment. A New York Times article last March stated that Columbia's professors are, quote, calling on their knowledge of history and university governance. The professor said that the attacks against Columbia resembled steps commonly taken by authoritarian leaders. The professor said they were particularly upset at the concessions that reduced faculty power, a concept that academics called, quote, shared governance. They said these changes would make it easier for the university to bend to political will, close quote. I'm guessing that most of us in the meeting find this just appalling, as do I. But I'm sad to say that the weakening of the faculty voice is happening here at SRJC. This past year, AFA has become aware of faculty work being given to classified staff or managers. We all have different skill sets, and we should only be doing the jobs that our qualifications merit. This transferring of work outside of our unit has happened both at the Native American Center and at the Multicultural Museum. We appreciate the district reinstating the faculty coordinator at the Native American Center, but we are still struggling to accept that there has been no faculty director at our museum for years. No anthropologist, no historian, no Native American scholar who oversees the amazing archives. Expertise should matter at a museum and at a college. Last semester, the college's educational plan was eliminated and merged with the strategic plan. Many of us protested this, saying that this would dilute the faculty voice, yet we were assured that this would not be the case. Earlier this semester, there were 2 sessions where faculty could come and discuss the academic goals, now included in the strategic plan. And faculty shared that in order to reach the goals about high quality courses, great teaching, and inspiring students, we need to have the district support professional development in our disciplines for all faculty, smaller class sizes, and that students need to have pre-transfer level math and English classes. But when the latest version of the strategic plan came to Planning and Budget Committee last month, none of these recommendations were included. The faculty voice was ignored. And when I inquired about this, I was told that the suggestions by the faculty, quote, didn't necessarily meet the standards of an action step, end quote. So they went in a different direction. But this direction in an ed plan was not set by the faculty. Finally, I heard that earlier today you had a study session about AB 1705. And while you invited faculty, the chairs from Math, English, and EMLS, all of the other faculty should also have been invited because 1705 affects us all. The only publication about this event was in an email about this board meeting. And I get it, board meetings are very, very, very important. But most faculty are not going to open an email where the heading is board meeting agenda. If you really wanted
is
the
your 5
faculty
minutes.
input, thank you. If you really wanted the faculty input, send us an email where the heading is AB 1705 college study session, and you would have heard from more of the faculty, right? Please prioritize the input of the faculty.
Thank you. Next up, we have our SEIU report with President Sandy Segala.
Good afternoon, President Siobhan, Board of Trustees, Vice President Acting President Kate Jolly, students, colleagues, and community, and thank you for a few moments of your time today. I just have a couple subjects to alert you on. Also, SEIU would like to congratulate and recognize Tina Rosenberg, supervisor of the child care site for San Rosa JC's Children's Center. The district is very fortunate to have such an expert, dedicated, and committed employee to do this work. She has made a lasting impact on the college community. This is a well-deserved recognition at San Rosa Junior College for Employee of the Month. Just want to congratulate Tina. Worksite issues. There are many stewarding issues with the classified employees at various work sites. Where there are concerns, SEI continues to work with the district to improve particular worksite concerns and working conditions for all of our classified employees. SEI stewarding, as I mentioned last month, we do have our 6 job stewards who continue to evaluate classified employees' workloads, their workspace, the work area conditions in many cases. Often there's a great disruption of the department, the employee, and the coworkers, and of course, the work site itself. There's a lot of work to be done, and SEIU stewards, along with myself, we continue to see that these cases through on behalf of our classified employees as we work with the district's management through the process and try to correct whatever needs to be given attention to. SEIU also stands behind the right of assignment around equal pay for equal work. This is in reference to the wages that are set for our esteemed associate faculty. Also our STNCs, as well as our student employees, for the equal pay for equal work needs to be addressed. SEIU's executive board of directors, our executive board directors and our region representatives were sworn into office on March 22nd. I will be holding the North Bay Region B representation for 3 years with SEIU. A safety issue in the workplace, SEIU asks that the district consult with SEIU when there are safety issues in the workplace, as this is a subject of bargaining in the contract between SEIU and the district. This consultation working with SEIU to address concerns, safety issues, so everyone learns and understands what the safety conditions but also to hear our voices of concern, to seek a resolution and to work with us to give input of these concerns in the future. As an individual classified name was mentioned earlier, maybe if we would have known earlier in the game, we wouldn't be where we're at today. I'm just saying. And thank you. That's all I have to say. Thank you for your attention. And that concludes my report.
All right, thank you. That concludes our reports. So we will move on to our information items. C1 on Roseland and non-credit programs. I don't believe there's an associated presentation with this, but I would highlight for folks, as we've been doing over the last year and a half, including attachments on program updates to the board agenda. I think it's a valuable tool to learn about various different departments and happenings at the JC. So I'd encourage you to look at that. Any board member comments on that or public comments? Seeing none, we'll go on to the consent calendar. That's items D1 to D11, and approval would be item D11. Do I have a motion and a second on the consent calendar? Are there any public comments on the consent calendar? Seeing none, we'll go to student trustee Spinozzi for the advisory vote. Student trustee Spinozzi.
Aye.
All right. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstain? All right, the consent calendar is approved. Next, we're on to the action calendar, item E1, personnel actions. Do I have a motion and a second? Any public comment here in the room or online on item E1? Seeing none, any board members wishing to comment? Seeing none, we'll move on. Student trustee Spinozzi?
Aye.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstains? The ayes have it. Next up, item E2, the warrants for February 15th to March 14th, 2025. Do I have a motion and a second?
Move to approve. Second.
All right. Any public comment here in the room or online, or board members wishing to comment? Seeing none, we'll go to student trustee Spinozzi.
Aye.
I believe that there'll going to be a couple of abstentions here. So all those in favor? Aye. Opposed and abstain. 2 abstentions, that passes. Next up, item E3, the CFT tentative contract agreement. Do I have a motion and a second?
Motion.
Are there any public comments in the room or online, or board members wishing to comment? Seeing and hearing none. Student trustee Spinozzi.
Aye.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstain? All right, the motion carries. Next up, E4, revisions to the management team handbook. Do I have a motion and a second?
Motion. Second.
Any public comment here in the room, online, or board members wishing to comment? Seeing none. Student trustee Spinozzi.
Aye.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstain? The ayes have it. E5, second reading of BP 2220 and BP 2717. Do I have a motion and a second? Any public comment or board members wishing to comment? All right, seeing and hearing none. Student trustee Spinozzi.
Aye.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstain? All right, the ayes have it. And last but not least, resolution 4-25, changes to the adopted budget. Do I have a motion and a second?
Motion. Second.
Any public comment here in the room or online, or board members wishing to speak on this item? Seeing none, this will be a roll call vote. Kalani, please call the roll.
Student trustee Spinozzi.
Aye.
Trustee Bailey.
Aye.
Trustee Battenfeld.
Aye.
Trustee Bricker.
Aye.
Trustee Fishman.
Aye.
Trustee Martinez.
Aye.
Trustee Valdovinos.
Aye.
Trustee Shaban.
Aye. The ayes have it. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming to this meeting. We are adjourned. We'll see you next month.